You are Locked On Wizards, your daily Washington Wizards podcast, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
DC family, you are locked on to the Washington Wizards. Where you're part of our family. We thank you for joining today's watch party. Wizards and Pistons final preseason matchup. Before the regular season begins, Washington visits Milwaukee next Wednesday. Let's do this thing. It's been the first time we've had one of these live streams really since the NBA draft, where we had over 300 of you guys that joined. We're going to see how dedicated Wizards fans really are today, who's watching the third and final preseason game. But hey, the way I look at it, you don't know how many wins you're going to get to celebrate when you're a Wizards fan in 2025. You know that you're still tanking. You're still in the process of rebuilding here. So what you need to do is enjoy these moments that you have right here where you can win essentially without any consequence. So hang out, enjoy the game, watch with me. We can chat, interact. I'm going to answer everybody's questions. Abdullah will be in here soon. He has not hopped in the stream yet, but he will be in here shortly. Should be a super fun night tonight. I'm just looking forward to it. We got the same starting lineup that we had in game number 1, so we will see Alex Sarr play tonight. Let's see if he can build on what he did in the first preseason game. Well, he played in 17 minutes, went 4 or 5 from the field, 12 points and 8 rebounds. He looked physical. He looked aggressive. He played big. That's what you want to see out of Alex Sarr. That's what we've harped on this channel throughout the entirety of the summer, is we need to see a physical and imposing-looking Alex Sarr. And that's the version of him that we got. Here we go. Got everybody in the chat right now, of course. Locked on Law in here. Shmuel, Sean Kristoff, Uptown Dre, my guy, in here as well. Here we go, man. This is going to be fun. And I set the stream to start at 7:05 because I knew the game wouldn't start on time. It never does. Right now, Monumental Sports Network, of course, is in commercial break. But what else do we have tonight? I'm really looking forward to see Cam Whitmore. We know how good he has been through the first 2 preseason games, and the thing that stands out, his size, 6'7", 235. He is a physical freak out there, and I just want to see him even assert himself a little bit more than he had through the first 2 games. And didn't play a whole lot of minutes in the last one, but you'd like to see him kind of working his way into this offense, because you feel like this guy has an opportunity here in DC that he necessarily did not have in Houston. He's back in his hometown, and now that he's back here in DC, this opportunity, you're on a team that's rebuilding, it's pretty inconsequential if you go out there and if you, let's say you miss on one of these players here, because Whitmore, you only gave up 2 second-round picks to get him. Pretty low risk-reward move for it right here. So Jaden Ivey needs to be healthy if they're going to make a push also. Yeah, he got the surgery today. Marissa in the chat as well, also right over there. Let's see who else we got in here. All right, bye, Sean. Good luck with your parlay, dude. So I got the starting lineup. So Cade Cunningham is starting, which is actually pretty exciting because, as Abdullah and I talked about on the pod today, I think he's poised for a super big year. He broke out last year, was an all-star, was I think 7th in MVP voting. He might be top 5 for top 3 this year. Definitely could push that narrative out there. Duncan Robinson, Asar Thompson, Tobias Harris, and then Jalen Duren as well. So it's going to be fun. Only 3 preseason games this week. Yeah, and it's crazy that they're playing 3 preseason games in like a 5-day span. Like, why do they have a back-to-back in the preseason? That doesn't make any sense. Somebody told me, I forget who I was having this conversation with, that like the team is actually like responsible for scheduling that. And I know Capital One Arena had been hosting a bunch of events the last couple. I was at NBA Youngboy. There was Dave Chappelle there. So I think maybe it was because they were hosting these concerts and stuff that they decided not to have the Wizards scheduled in the preseason right there. So I don't know. All right, Abdullah is here. Let's get him up on here.
Yo.
What up, AB?
Dude, I've like learned by now. I feel like every Wizards fan should know that it doesn't really start at exactly 7. It's always 10 minutes after.
Oh, I know. That's why I started the stream at 7:05. I was just talking about like some of the things we got going on tonight. We see the same starting lineup, Abdullah, that we saw.
I'm surprised. I thought Sarr wasn't going to play. I'm psyched too.
I'm trying to see Alex Sarr play again because I need another taste of that. If he's going to be physical and actually body dudes in the paint like that again and actually go after rebounds, I'm going to get psyched for Alex Sarr all season long if that's what we're going to get out of him. So hopefully we see consistency.
So it says right here,
out of all these guys,
AJ
really.
Bilal out for us and Jaden Ivey out for Detroit.
Yeah, Ivy's getting surgery.
Yeah.
So that's a bummer for them.
Yeah, he's a Wizards killer.
I know. I really loved him out of college. I wanted the Wizards to get him.
He's so shifty.
He's tough. He's super tough. What's up, Aiden? Are the Wizards going to start 3-1? Definitely not. Probably not.
I was saying, Ben, in a short recently that I put out that
we got to beat Charlotte, right?
Yeah, I think we have to beat Charlotte. No matter what, you got to beat Charlotte.
We should go all out to win that game.
That's gonna be like, because the whole beef behind Charlotte and Washington, that's gonna be our Super Bowl right there.
There we go. About ready to tip off right here. So McCollum, Carrington, George, Sarr, and Middleton, your starters for the Wizards tonight. Wizards are in their red uniforms, Pistons in white. Looks pretty empty. Pretty empty in Detroit, but it's a preseason game, so let's go. What up, Igor? But, yeah, we're just going to be hanging out in here for all game. Then we're going to have our post-game live reaction as well, which I'm sure more people will probably be even tuned in for that. I was saying, remember the NBA draft party that we did, Abdul? We had like 300 people in here.
Dude, we had that was insane.
All right, so got the tip. Let's see what Washington does on offensively. Oh, CJ McCollum missed a floater. All right. I'm not worried. You can't be worried.
You're ahead of me. I'm not.
That's true.
It's okay, though.
Oh, God, Kate is so tough.
Yeah. Dude, even Jalen Duren, he's so freaking young. Like, honestly, I was thinking about it, Ben. Like, imagine if Alex Sarr could, kind of replicate how Jalen Duren is as a player.
Oh, Lord, bub. Lord. Well, that's not an ideal start. I would not get out the crib for that preseason game on a Thursday. Yeah, I don't blame you. Let's see. It's good defense by Bub. Come on, Sarr, get that board. All right. All right, Wizards third offensive. What is that? Why? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Should I just say what's happening or no?
Yeah, go ahead. You're ahead of me. It's fine.
Well, for some reason, Alex Sarr was dribbling the ball at the top of the key, and he got his pocket picked. Well, this is not a great start offensively. Alex Mills, 6'7". I had a full hour of 6'7s today.
Dude, I watched the audio. Oh my gosh, it was.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah,
that was crazy. All right, so the
dude,
Wizards
they bully you, bro. I was listening to it. It's insane.
Yeah, they pick on me. They definitely do.
Dude, when EB was like, "Shut up," I started laughing so hard.
Yeah, him and I fight every day. We pretty much fight. All right, so Chris Middleton at the line. Wizards get their first points of the night. They've looked very sluggish, I'd say, offensively. The first couple possessions, not that good. Landon. Unfunny Ben. Yeah, that's me. I'm Unfunny Ben.
That's messed up, bro.
It's the moniker on the show. So, I mean, first couple possessions, we didn't even get to see an opportunity for Sarr to get the ball down low and work on what he established in the first game. So, because why did he have the ball at the top of the key?
Dude, this is funny.
This is why I shave every 3 days. I can't grow crap, dude.
Is Landon one of your friends, I'm assuming, Ben?
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
All right, 6-3 Detroit. Let's see. Can we get Sarr? Oh, that's a great pass. That's a great pass inside. And McCollum scores a bucket down low. Not a surprise, Middleton throwing a dime. So 6-5 Detroit on top right now. Yeah, the ball movement's been pretty slow.
I like seeing Keyshawn George guard Kate Cunningham, Ben. It's a good matchup. Good test.
All right, let's see if we can actually move the ball well here on this possession, because that was the whole video that we had today. All right, I like this. Keyshawn all the way. Good finish. That's the kind of play I like from Keyshawn George. He came around a screen from Alex Sarr. He took the handoff, and good skill to get all the way to the rim, and great finish as well from Keyshawn. He looked more comfortable in the second game than he did the first game. His shot just wasn't falling that day. Super impactful defensively, though.
Did you see that comment, Ben? 2 minutes faster than my TV.
All right. Yeah, no, I figure we probably run into those problems, and I feel like now that this whole monumental snafu has happened, a lot of people are actually like watching illegal streams, or I'm not going to expose you guys. Wherever you're watching, I'm not going to tell anybody.
Yeah.
As long as you're watching Wizards basketball, you're good.
Yeah, that's already a hard ask, Ben, to ask fans to watch Wizards basketball.
Well, evidently it's a hard enough ask that YouTube TV said nobody watches this crap.
Oh, nice.
That was good to see. All right, so far the offense hasn't moved the ball super well offensively, but the last couple possessions have looked better than the first few. Bub turned it over early, but since then it's been a bit better. Let's see. I'm going to watch him on defense here. Keyshawn is picking up like right at midcourt. That's good stuff. Oh, wow. Whew. Lob City.
This Pistons team, they're going to be competitive
CJ.
This year in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, no, they are. They're a good team, and they're playing like a good team. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Timeout, Washington.
Bub Carrington is down right now. Bub is down, and he was holding his left leg, and they've cut to commercial. Wow. That's not good.
Yeah, hopefully it's not a tear, bro. The way he landed on his foot, or was his left leg, right?
They cut to commercial quickly. I didn't get to really see it, but they had to call a timeout because he couldn't get up there. So hoping it's nothing too serious. I mean, the Wizards are already down below to start the year. A.J. Johnson's out right now, and I mean, Bub is a guy that you wanted to see play in the second year bad. So you gotta really hope that this is nothing serious here.
Yep, especially since we want Bub to be that lead point guard here.
Somebody's got to do it.
I'm just refreshing Twitter.
Let me know if you see anything there.
Yeah.
I assume they'll be out of a break in the next 2 to 3 minutes. Oof. All right, well, break down some of the games so far that we've been able to see. I think everyone's probably caught up. 15-9, Pistons on top right now. Pistons on a bit of a run right now. And for the Wizards, 2 of 5 from the field to start, 3 turnovers, though, so it's been pretty sloppy offensively. And, yeah, they weren't moving the ball too well. But right now, of course, the concern, Bub Carrington was down as it went to timeout there, if you're just joining us. That would not be good to see, though.
Especially since the season starts in
So right now, Bub is being helped off by Anthony Gill, and Another one of the, which is Jones. He's being helped off by two people, so he's not walking under his own power. They're showing the play. He comes down real hard on his right foot, trying to go up and contest the ball on a pass that was thrown an outlet down across the court. And he came down hard, and it looked like he may have rolled on that ankle, kind of funny. Yeah, I mean, if anybody's got a stream link for people in here, drop it. I personally have used the TV app. That's been one of my favorite ones. Is that actually a thing? Oh, yeah. I guess don't put a legal stream in the chat.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely a sprained ankle then.
Yeah, hopefully it's something where you don't see him miss too much time, but it looks like he'll be done today. So who do they put in here? So Trey Johnson has checked in first off the bench. Same exact thing that happened in the first preseason game. So at least we're going to get a good look at Trey Johnson here, but never like to see a guy go down.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough. There's Alex Sarr making his presence felt at the rim. Great block.
Yes, sir. I'm telling you, man, Alex Sarr, we saw in the Summer League 8 blocks. It's definitely going to translate year 2.
I think so. You'd like to see him continue to get better as a rim defender than, I mean, just playing at the rim, period. Okay.
Period, yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know why he just did that when I was watching. But you'll see later. Yes, I don't know. I feel like the shot diet hasn't been great today from really anyone. Keyshawn has actually made a couple of really good shots so far. He took one to the bucket, and then he just made a mid-range shot a couple of minutes ago.
Keyshawn going into a defender, creating separation, that's one thing that he said he worked on this past offseason.
Yeah. Coster, record prediction. I got 21 wins for the Wizards this year.
25 for me. I'm the more optimistic one.
Somebody's got to do it, right? Somebody's got to be the optimistic one.
It's crazy, Ben. I don't know if you saw in the New York game, they showed Bub Carrington's face, and the Monumental said that he was Trey Johnson.
Yeah, I saw that. All right, I want to see Trey Johnson get a shot up here. It's 17-11 Detroit right now. Let's move the ball. Like we're not moving the ball at all right now. Yo, Locked On Nats. My guy Ryan Clary. Everybody sub to Locked On Nats. My guy Ryan Clary. Best Nats podcast in the game.
Also the man who loves debating Grant Paulson.
Oh yeah, about Ben Johnson.
He's goated for that.
Nah, for real. Locked On Nationals, my guy, he's been putting in that work. He's like us, you know. He understands what it's like to cover a team that's not doing well.
Yeah.
He's been part of the Locked On Nats podcast since they traded Soto. So you know how
dang, wow.
He's made hundreds of episodes. This dude is grinding.
That's dedication.
My guy Clary is grinding. Trust me. 45 wins.
Dang.
45 wins. Okay.
The highest we got with John and Brad was 49, right? Yeah. We didn't get 50.
We got 49 wins in 2017.
2017.
I remember the first year in like 2013-14 season when they made the playoffs for the first time with the Wall and Beal era. I think they won like 44 that year or something like that. Got the 5th seed. Quick thoughts on Commanders Bears. Bad. Jaden Daniels was the reason they were in the game, and he also lost them the game. The defense not good enough. Not good enough. Got to beat Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. That's a good steal by Trey. Here's a chance from deep. Missed it. So things haven't been very fluid offensively, to say the least, so far.
This Pistons team, they're feisty. I mean, you got Jalen Duren.
Wiz winning the finals. Honestly, I think Clary, who has a better chance of winning a championship first, the Nats or the Wizards? Let's be honest. I don't know. Maybe Paul Taboni's going to rework things for the Nationals front office, and they're going to be contending within like 2 years or something. Who knows? All right, we really need to, I don't know, settle things down offensively because it's kind of just looked rough.
Trey Johnson looks like he's starting off how he started off against Toronto, a little cold. Hopefully he picks it up.
Yeah, took some time.
Damn, the Pistons are having a block party.
Oh, so no breaks. You're a Cowboys, but you're a Wizards fan? How does that even happen? How does that work?
Cowboys, Wizards fans, crazy work.
You guys will drop 42 on us, but we might drop 45 with nobody. And we're getting beat in transition bad right now on defense. And Wizards took a timeout, 21-11.
Oh boy.
Hey, Clary, if you're still in here, say something in the chat. I got a question for you. 21-11, Pistons on top. Wizards do not look good right now. They've really struggled offensively. It's been sluggish. They haven't looked fluid at all. Not moving the ball well, and they're also 3 of 14 from the field with 3 turnovers. So that's pretty brutal.
So now, Ben, I'm on X, and Chase Hughes from Monumental just tweeted that Bob Carrington was just helped off the court and into the locker room by teammates in Detroit. Possible leg or ankle injury. And he noted that he played all 82 games last year and once returned the next game after being taken away in a wheelchair. So there's no need to jump to conclusions yet.
Yeah, no, for sure. We don't know anything, so it's way too early to get worked up or anything. But it's tough though. I just hate to see a guy go down. I mean, a true point guard, yeah. I mean, I think it's something, depending on what happens with Bob this year, is going to be a driving factor on what they do in the draft this year. You're going to have a super stacked 2026 class. Hopefully you're picking in the top 3 to 5. And maybe you get your guard. Maybe you go big. I don't know. If you get DePonsa, maybe you're in a position where you just draft best available player. Who knows? We'll see. But it's going to be a fun year, AB.
100%.
But right now, I'm not having a lot of fun right now. They're not playing to how they could. I mean, obviously they're not going to win a lot of games, but they're hurting themselves right now. They're beating themselves.
Where do you see how many what's final prediction for the seeding for the Pistons? What do you think?
Yeah, think about this for a second. Because what were they last year? 6th?
Yep.
Yeah, they were 6th seed last year.
And please don't say 7th seed.
I think they finish in the top 5. Honestly, it's like how open the East is. But
yeah, because bro, Jason Tatum's not coming back till All-Star break, right?
Is he even coming back at the All-Star break?
I don't even know. That
seems soon.
That does seem soon, yeah. So I think if New York doesn't take advantage of an injured Eastern Conference, I genuinely don't know when they're gonna win it.
Yeah, I mean that's like the thing. Everybody says if New York doesn't win now, they never will. But that means they probably won't win. They'll probably win another time though.
No Halliburton, Ben. Celtics don't have Tatum. You have to capitalize on it. I don't know when will you.
Okay. Nah, you're good. You're good, New. It's okay. That's how a lot of Cowboys fans exist in this area.
And it's crazy because that 1-15 season they beat Washington. I remember that. Good times.
Oh, gosh. Another terrible offensive possession. That was just bad. That was bad. It's been very poor offensively. Really bad. Which stinks. So right now the lineup on the floor is Kispert, George, Sarr, Trey, and then Middleton. Oof. All right, we'll get another opportunity here. Trey got an offensive rebound and then had a nice pass to Middleton. His 3 went in and out. Still 21-11. There's 4:30 to go in the first quarter here. But Detroit is really dominated in the paint. Detroit's playing really good defense, though. I'll give them some credit here. They've kind of just swarmed everything. They've doubled the ball up top, actually, because the Wizards really struggle because they don't have any, like, true ball handlers on the team right now, which I think is the problem. And Detroit's kind of exposing that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. This is very much. This is looking like a
Stewart shooting
preseason
threes.
game.
Holy crap!
Keyshawn has got a block, and then and Sarr follows it up with a block too. So Sarr's got a couple already.
It's great
So
to see.
at least he's looking good defensively. Oh my gosh, man, they're just so bad offensively right now. This is bad. This is real bad offensively. I mean, you can't really expect them to be great on offense this year. Like, we knew that going into the season, but they're not even playing the right way right now. They're not moving the ball enough. They're not getting in their offensive sets. Like, occasionally they're running out of the pick and roll, but the shots are just not good right now. They are bad, unfortunately. Yeah, that's a reality.
Yeah.
That's a reality right now. But
a lot of these games, Ben, this year, it's just going to come down to us not having a good amount of talent compared to the other teams.
We got some substitutions. Champagne's in. Bagley's in. There you go. There's a nice flush for Keyshawn on an offensive board. So Wizards finally score. I got to check how long that was without a bucket.
It was a good 3-4 minutes, I'm assuming.
Yeah, where's that thing on the app that tells you exactly the time? Pistons run a 12-4 run over the last 4.5 minutes.
Oh.
How much do you think it's youth, talent, or coaching? I think it's interesting. You think maybe break it down percentage-wise? I'd say like at least 60% of it I'd attribute to the youth right now as being the problem of why they're not good, and then maybe the other like 20 you could put, or 25 on talent, because obviously they're still lacking like a cornerstone player, and they still have some pieces that obviously are not the best yet because they're underdeveloped. I mean, I guess the talent is just worse overall because the players are younger. Coaching, it's really hard to read like how much coaching really plays into what's happening at this point. Like, Keefe didn't make the right coaching decision in the Raptors game, but I'm not going to say like all the games are going to lose are going to be Keefe's fault. Like, I don't know if Keefe has much of an influence on what happens in these games. Maybe a couple, like in those instances there, if they're winning late in the game. But at this point, the Wizards organization like is not trying to win a lot of games.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably going to be pretty strategic in the way they use lineups in games where they're close, especially late. Okay, lowering prediction to 26 wins. Trey's got some stuff to work on. He hasn't looked too great so far, but it's still early in the game. There we go. I mean, quietly, like, Marvin Bagley's been one of the best offensive players in the preseason for him.
Yeah.
He just made a really good play. I mean, Bagley's, like, solid, though. I'm holding out hope that he's going to be a guy that they can deal at some point at the trade deadline.
I really want to see Justin Champagne get minutes this year, Ben.
Yeah, just had the N1, so that's good stuff for him. Champagne's a good player. They know what they have in him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he's a guy that would actually get traded.
I hope not, but
I don't know.
We'll see.
I'm like really like anybody could get traded. There's like a few untouchables, I guess I'd say, on this team, but you never know.
After the Luka Doncic trade, you never know.
That's true.
There you go, Trey getting his first bucket.
Oh, that's a great move. Wow.
Nice.
Drove on the left baseline, had a nice hesitation, got around his defender, and switched hands almost practically in midair to get that one to fall. That's a good take. He's been really aggressive taking it to the bucket, which I've enjoyed because that's one of the things coming out of the draft that was a bigger question mark for him was his ability to get to the rim, penetrate, and finish. So far, so good. All right, so Wizards have got it within 5 here with 1:30 to go. Yeah, I think they just need to loosen up as well. I mean, they were very tight against Toronto early on in the game, and then things kind of picked up in the second quarter. Second half, they were better offensively as well. The second quarter, they really started to cut. I mean, they had the lead at halftime despite getting out offensive rebounded by like 12 or something and turning it over like 10 times. That's not a great shot. That's CJ McCollum back in the game. I think we're going to see a lot of these guys play a handful of minutes, though. Like, they need the work.
I wonder when we'll see Will Riley after that game against New York.
That was a tough bucket for Detroit. And, man, just getting killed in transition right now because we're turning the ball over.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I'm interested though because now that they don't have like CJ McCollum is playing point guard right now.
Yep, now that Bob Carrington's out.
It's like they just look tight. That's the best way to put it. They just look tight. All right, looks like Detroit. So they got a 5-second difference between game clock and shot clock here. Eight and a half to go in the first quarter. 3 to go on the shot clock here. Detroit with the ball under their basket. Champagny McCollum, deflected out of play.
Dang it, man.
Oh, my goodness. Come on, Bagley. And a buzzer beater. On a second chance opportunity, too. That's brutal. That was bad by Bagley. Well, we know the Wizards are going to struggle to rebound the basketball. So breakdown first quarter is 29-18. Detroit on top. The Wizards are out rebounding Detroit, actually, but it just hasn't really felt like it.
The fast break points is what's killing them.
Exactly. Detroit, 2 offensive rebounds. The big one that came right there. Corey jumps and contests every. Yeah, that is the truth right there. I'm gonna grab some water real quick. AB, hold up.
Go ahead. Taking over, guys. Ben's gone. Live streaming, it's not that easy. I gotta give props to guys like Kai Cenat. I don't know how they do it. Being entertaining 24/7. Thursday, guys. Plans for the weekend. Halloween is coming up. Don't know what I'll be doing this year since I just graduated from school, so I'm too old to go trick-or-treating and maybe a little too old to go partying. We'll see.
Yeah, Bagley should have had that one. Overall impressions from the first quarter, very, very sloppy offensively. Far too many turnovers. They really struggled to move the ball fluidly, which was the problem. Our entire episode that we literally came out with today was that their offensive philosophy looked like they were going to move the ball a lot because that's what they've preached throughout training camp in the preseason, and tonight they're not executing that. It's a lack of execution. And Detroit is pressing them. They're doing a good job.
There was a nice floater by Trey Johnson. That's what I liked, man.
Well, so right now, yeah, there's a good floater. But Detroit is exposing right now the fact that we don't really have any true ball handlers on the floor. And they're making it difficult on us. They're picking up early. They're double teaming. That makes it hard. What's up, Moody? Detroit will win 50 games this year. They might. They look good. They do. They look real good.
And remember, 2 years ago, they were on a crazy game losing streak that they should not be named who ended it. So if they can turn it around, we can turn it around.
I said today, if Detroit can get out of the basketball hell they were in, anybody can. Because that was a
100%.
rough time for Detroit for so many years. I don't know how many.
I can't lie. I was rooting for
how
them
many
to
years
lose.
were they bad? I can't even remember. I feel like they were bad about.
Yeah, no, it was for a while.
Well, I feel like they would be saying this if it were a regular season game, but actually no. I mean, they want to compete though. They're not competing right now. It's the problem. Did this actually just come out right now?
I saw that he did an announcement on something. He tried to pull LeBron and say, "Yo, I have a big announcement." I don't know if it was about that.
I'm gonna work to fact check this real quick.
Second quarter almost underway. Washington down by 11.
Oh yeah, they will not agree to a contract extension per Fred Katz of The Athletic.
So where do you think Trae Young could go in the future, man?
Probably stays in the East.
Yeah, it would be nice if we can go out west, but
He kills us.
yeah, add that to the hundreds of players that kill us.
Second quarter's underway. Bagley, Kispert, McCollum, Champagny, Johnson. Yeah, it's called CJ. I don't like that shot by CJ. Like, we're just rushing into everything. We're not moving the basketball at all. Yeah, we don't do that. Next time we give out a Supermax, hopefully it's somebody that deserves it.
Nah,
Hopefully
the
it's somebody
PTSD is too strong, Ben. Even if they deserve it, don't do it.
It's got to be somebody that you can really feel confident about.
God, another turnover.
So CJ is running the one in the time being right now.
Yep, I remember Tyler, a good friend from what was Tyler's podcast name again?
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it podcast. He talked about how he wanted to see CJ running the one and putting Trae at the two. So
Wizards call timeout because they're getting run out of the gym right now. 33-18. They turned it over once again. Bagley turned it over. And Detroit is killing us in transition. I got to see how many points they have off turnovers. I can see right here. 8 points off turnovers already for Detroit. But the Wizards have turned it over 7 times already. So they're on pace to do it like at least 10 here in the first half alone. Be cool to shut Jim down one game. If you're a fan of the podcast, and be cool with that game. What's your podcast? I'll check it out. Mid-season form. Yeah, it's that kind of. It's a good Detroit. We need Cam in there. Somebody got to score. Yeah, it is interesting. We have not seen Cam Whitmore.
I don't think Cam Whitmore's playing tonight because I saw him in street clothes.
Did I miss the report? They say he's not playing?
I saw when they were taking Bub, I thought he was wearing street clothes, but I may be wrong. Unless that was a jersey, but that did not look like a jersey.
Why would he not play is the thing.
Wait, don't quote me. It looked like.
Oh, yeah, Josh Robbins. He
said
tweaked an ankle in the Knicks preseason game is being held out to make sure he doesn't aggravate it. He probably would play if this is a regular season game. All right,
Okay.
So it's nothing to worry about, but damn. I wanted to see
really
Cam
wanted to
play
see
in this
Cam
game.
Whitmore, yeah.
Wow, this is tough. This is real tough. Yeah, so that was a good catch by you. I didn't even notice that he was in street clothes when they panned over to that shot, Abdullah.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, we had no announcement of that before the game. But Josh Robbins was quick to get on that of the Athletic.
Shout out, Josh.
Kickback and kickback. All right, I'll check that out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Dude.
I mean they could use Bilal defensively for sure right now. And I know a lot of people are on Bilal right now because of the health and justifiably so, the concerns with that. But I mean, if you think about it comparative to the other guys they have on this team, the young players, he's been around for 2 years already. He can play. Bilal definitely is still one of the top young players on this team, whether people believe it or not. He is. He's still going to have to prove himself though, but still more time.
That's crazy, Ben. Our star receiver for our favorite team has been dealing with injury. Now our star potential player on our Bear basketball team is dealing with injury as well.
It's tough in DC, isn't it?
Yep.
It's tough out here.
Well, guys, funny story. Now I know it was quick, but when we were leaving the Wizards game versus the Raptors at the end, me and Ben were stuck inside Capital One Arena for 20 minutes, and then we ended up going somewhere, and we thought it was an exit, and then we got stuck in there for a minute. It was so funny. Good times.
So Trey's struggling to find his shot right now. He's missed a couple already. He hasn't looked too comfortable right now, but he had the one nice shot. But he is 1 for 7, 0 for 3 from beyond the arc. So I still want to see him keep shooting it though until he can find his groove.
Corey Kispert with a 3.
Oh wow.
Wait,
You're a little bit, but he just took that from 5 feet behind the line. That's what Corey Kispert does.
Yep.
That's his game right there.
Detroit.
0 designs for key players to get. Yeah, the ball movement's been bad. They haven't operated out of the pick and roll, but they don't have a ball handler right now, which is the problem. Defensively, they're struggling a bit too. Just got burned on a 3 once again. Champagne's bringing it up. So, I mean, they're kind of experimenting some different stuff. McCollum is mostly playing point, though. Bagley, pretty nice post move right there. Bagley, he just kind of puts, every time he gets it within 8 feet of the basket, it's going up.
Yeah.
That's what
nice
I've noticed
touch
with
around
Bagley
the
so
rim.
far. He does have good touch, though. So Sarr's been out for a little while now. I'm not sure if we're going to see. I mean, we'll probably see him before. I'd imagine he only plays in the first half or something.
I wonder if we'll see Will Riley before the half ends.
Might need to. They need somebody that can handle the ball, maybe. There's Bagley again.
Nice job.
He actually had a nice he split his zone screen right there. Kispert made a good pass to him.
Mm-hmm.
No identity. Yeah, absolutely, AJ. That's definitely been the problem tonight. I mean, would you guys say this is what happens when you don't have a ball handler on the floor right now, or is it's just what they're doing offensively? I think it's because they don't have a ball handler. They just seem like they're really struggling to actually get set up with anything offensively. And Detroit is playing aggressive defensively.
And that's what we expected.
All right, so a big sea of substitutions just came in. Will Riley's in the game, Keyshawn George, Chris Middleton, Corey Kispert, and then Sarr is back in. All right, so this is an intriguing lineup to watch right here. Wizards are down by 14. That's good D by Sarr.
Dang.
Riley just took a pass up ahead, tried to finish, and he got denied at the rim. That's kind of where his size will hurt him right there.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say Keyshawn with a nice pass, but the shot clock didn't reset though, and Brian Keefe is pissed.
He is livid.
Wizards have 8 turnovers right now. Yeah, Law, the rotations haven't been good. How's Sarr doing? He just checked back in. He was out for short period of time right there. Where's it on the feed here? 10 minutes, he is 0 for 3 from the field, 2 points on free throws, couple boards, got 5 of them. So he's trying to rebound a little bit better, I guess. He's playing decent defensively around the rim. What's this happened to Middleton? You're lucky they got to stop there. Middleton just got lost and almost fell. It's Keyshawn. It's aggressive. It's a solid take because they needed somebody that could at least penetrate on that play offensively because they're not finding anything. Wasn't a great handoff from Sar, and George uses his body, created a little bit of separation, got to the rim, and drew contact. He's been doing that pretty well. I have to say his physicality has gotten a little bit better.
So let me ask you this, Ben. Barring hopefully no injury from Bub, if he can't go against Milwaukee, what do you think that lineup's going to look like? Do you think you put CJ at the 1 and Trey at the 2?
Yeah, I mean, Trey might be starting at the 2 on opening night, so that's not really how I drew it up when I said I think he starts opening night, but McCullough might have to play the 1, which isn't the best.
Yep.
Keyshawn George, he's got 12 points right now in the game, 3 of 6 from the field. So at least he's shown some aggression. Playing good defense as well. Oh, wow. It's a bad call. Keyshawn thought he had gotten the steal there. He's smiling because he does not agree with the call. I like that, though. Aggressive. He came down. He helped and double-teamed in the paint. Get another look at it right here.
Does anyone out there play fantasy basketball? I don't know how you can do that.
I don't like fantasy sports at all.
Dude, my buddy was like, you want to play fantasy basketball? I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, Detroit has been playing their starters a ton. I'd imagine they probably don't play in the second half, but you never know. But yeah, Cade's out there. Thompson's at the line right now. 41-27.
Let's go. Will Riley on the board. Oh, wait, my bad.
You're good. Let's see how he scored it here. Oh, wow. Middleton lost it, but then he got it back. Sar drives the baseline, picks up his dribble. Middleton, right wing, takes it inside the arc. Down low, Riley recollects, almost falls down. Short jumper from the right block. He got it. Okay, wow. That was an adventure for Riley, but he made it happen. That was an adventure for everybody offensively. And the Wizards give up an easy bucket in the paint right away. It's not been good overall. There you go. Finally, they played offense the way they should. Kispert took the handoff. Sar slipped to the basket, and Kispert, great pass to Sar. He dunked it.
There we go. A cutting Alex Sar. Let's go.
I mean, that's the kind of basketball that we're trying to see him play this year. Get to the rim and just punish, dunk the ball. BP, what's up? My guy. So George getting some run at point right there. Can handle it a little bit. He was a point guard in Miami. We talked about this.
Nice.
There's Alex Sar shooting a 3, top of the key. That was not that open. George just got a block, though, and wow, Kispert. Great finish.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about.
Kispert has been actually playing very well offensively. After the first couple of minutes, he's picked it up. He's kind of looked like what he should look like compared to a lot of these guys, given he's been in the league. Oh, there we go. There he is again. Good pass from Riley and fast break.
It's the Corey
All right,
Kispert
Wizards
show.
get back in it. Corey Kispert's balling right now.
As much as people are going to say he's the odd man out, and I'm one of them, he's balling out tonight.
All right, so the Wizards are shooting 31%. That's abysmal. But to break it down, 13 minutes, 7 points for Corey Kispert on 3 of 7 shooting. Got 2 assists as well. The last one coming to Alex Sarr a minute ago. Keyshawn George leads the Wizards in scoring with 8 points right now.
TV.
We need scoring. It sucks that we don't see Whitmore out there tonight. This would have been a great night to see him out there.
Especially against like a tenacious defense, the way Detroit plays.
Yeah, like this is very reminiscent of what we saw against Toronto for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you did say that, Derek. You did. He's playing well. He's actually helped them settle down offensively for sure right now. I got to give him a lot of credit because things were not going well offensively. Kispert can play offense. He's a good offensive player.
I like that, Luke. Yeah.
Drew the line of fantasy football. Yeah, I quit fantasy football 10 years ago. I'll never play anything like that again. Hate it. Hate it. I don't really get too much into betting. Do you bet, Abdullah?
Nah, not really. I've seen my friends do it. I don't want to end up like them.
I mean, I do it like occasionally, but not much. My friends are obsessed with it, dude.
Some of my friends, I consider addiction.
My boy Shin hit a $21,000 parlay last week.
How many legs
2
was
weeks
it?
ago? Huh?
How many legs was it?
Like 6. I'm not gonna complete that because I almost said it because I couldn't remember if it was 6 for the other one.
Was it like what was it like football, basketball?
It was double Monday Night Football.
Was it money lines, over unders? Or?
No, it was like all props. He turned. I think it was $50 into
to 21,000.
Yeah,
Holy
insane.
Dang.
Every player in the league. Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, getting fantasy basketball, the only thing it would benefit me is, like, I would just know everything about everyone in the league, but it's tough to keep up with that stuff. It just is, especially that I'm doing a bunch of other stuff. Offensively, they're picking up the pieces right now. We're looking a little bit better compared to what we did in most of the first quarter, beginning of the second quarter. Uh, 10 teams. You have 10 teams. All right, that's actually nuts. How can you even keep up with that?
Yeah, that is impressive.
That's dedication. All right, let's see something defensively. Oh my goodness, there's no rotation. Nobody rotates right there.
Nice
Got beat
block
off the
by
dribble.
Keyshawn. And then Corey with 9 early points. Am I way ahead of you?
You might be. Let's see.
Yeah.
Keyshawn, yeah. Get a clean block on it. That's what he does. And then Kispert in transition flushes it. Okay. So Keyshawn gets the block and he throws it up ahead. Great pass to Kispert. Kispert is hooping right now.
Yes, sir.
Nine points. He's 4 for 9, but I think he's made like 4 of his last 5. They're getting killed though in the 3. They're not rotating and they're getting beat off the dribble and the drive and kick is killing them right now. Good pass down low. Riley, oh, he's got to finish that one. I want that one back.
I really wonder, Ben, what's the peak value you can get for Corey Kispert when it comes to trade?
I don't know. Like, I feel like a second, but unless he goes absolutely ballistic. That was a terrible shot by Middleton. And then he just fouled the hell out of Tobias Harris. What was that?
CJ McCollum in for Corey.
It's going to be interesting to see what the severity of Bub's injury is. Trade him
Hopefully
tomorrow.
Something serious, bro.
Wow, Cade. Cade just took Sar all the way to the bucket and scored on him at the rim. He's crazy good, though.
Yeah, he's.
I won't even give Sar too much crap for that because Cade's crazy. And CJ McCollum and one. That's what he does. Somebody's got to settle things down offensively. We got 3 minutes to go in the first half here. Yeah, the Pistons are very physical right now, John. But it's a good hesitation to the bucket. And I mean, that's a mismatch every single time. CJ McCollum being guarded by Duncan Robinson, there's not a chance that Duncan's stopping him. Big mismatch. Malachi Branham, yeah, he'll play at some point in this game, I'd have to imagine, Derek. I mean, he's a guy that's probably bubble to make this roster. Board for Sar. Oh, yeah, throw that up for Keyshawn.
Yeah, let's go.
There we go. Good feed from Middleton. Keyshawn's a lob threat. That's how he was scoring all his buckets early on last year. Remember that, AB?
Versatility, yep. Versatility, man.
He's got 10 on 4 or 5. Keyshawn looks good tonight. He's playing great defense. Yeah, come up with that ball. Oh, McCollum stop and pop. Oh, I don't love that. I think he could set something up offensively there, but it's all right. They're getting stops. Keyshawn, another board. They've tightened it up defensively the past couple possessions. Offensive Keyshawn, pull up 3. Missed it short. Sar, offensive rebound. Go up and dunk it. Oh, okay, good. You got fouled.
Let's go.
Sar just tried to dunk from halfway between the bucket and the free throw line, but he ended up getting fouled really hard.
That's what we want to see, an aggressive Alex Sar.
He did try to just go up there and put it up, and he drew the contact. I'll give him some credit for that. So Sar's up to 7 rebounds, so he's almost at his total that he had in the first half on Sunday with 8. He's at the line right here.
7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks. Wow.
So Sar's eclipsed over his season average in boards, at least, in the first half of these couple games. And he knocks them both down at the line, so it's good. He's been good from the free throw line in the preseason as well so far.
Nice. I'll wait for you to see.
Oh, Keyshawn. Steal all the way. Oh, he gets fouled hard on Cade. But, wow, he just picked Cade's pocket at midcourt.
That's what you want to see.
Keyshawn George, he's going to be an elite defender. He is crazy.
And it's going to start off with a tough matchup with him going up against Giannis with Milwaukee, so it's going to be exciting.
Yeah. I just had to tweet because, damn, he is going crazy right now. Might have an update here on Bub in a second. Joshua Valdez of Clutch Points said, in quotation, knee soreness. I'm not sure who he's quoting that from, but it says positive sign based on how the injury looked.
Yeah, soreness, and that's a good thing you hear. It's not like a
Keyshawn on D. That time doesn't get the stop there, and Keyshawn's looked great defensively in this game, and on offense he's looked good. Sar to the bucket. That's a foul. There we go. Okay, so Sar's actually playing with some physicality. He's trying to get to the hole, and that time he got fouled on the drive by Tobias Harris. So he'll get to the line again.
Aggressive Alex Sar. A lot of NBA teams, they don't want to see that.
I'd say, yeah, I'm encouraged, actually, with Sar, at least offensively. It seems like the mentality is there for him to play the way that we think he needs to play, at least this year. He took one bad shot, or he took 2 bad shots earlier in the first half, but the past 5 or 6 minutes that he's been on the floor have been much more productive from him offensively. So we've been live for about an hour here. Still about 30 people in here. Let's go. If you're watching, you are a legend.
Yes, sir.
Wizards down by 6. So they've made things a little bit interesting in this first half. Sar 8 points and 7 boards. Keyshawn, he got Cade to pick up his dribble at midcourt. He's looked unreal on defense.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's a tough bucket over Sar. I think it was pretty well defended, though. Detroit's just played the starters like so much of this game. Keyshawn drives with space. Oh, wow, that's beautiful.
Again,
Keyshawn
Ben, creating space, Ben.
He's creating space. Keyshawn is having a hell of a first half. Middleton fouls there. Wizards down by 6 with 40 ticks to go in the half. George is 5 of 7 right now with 13 points. He's been amazing, though, especially defensively. So I'd say him and Kispert really have been the two best players overall in this first half. But Keyshawn's doing it on both ends right now. Sar Thompson at the line. The Wizards are down 7 with 40 seconds to go. See what they draw up here. McCollum running the point. Takes it up the court. Kicks it back. Sar top of the key. 3. Missed it short. Well short.
Whew.
Keyshawn should be point guard. Maybe if we do really see Bob miss any time. Keyshawn's looked really good with the basketball in his hands. It's tough as we just don't know the details of what's going on with Bub. Keyshawn's running the point right now. 3 seconds, Sar. Nice turnaround. Shot in the paint. Beats the buzzer. Unless Cunningham hits it from 3/4 court. He almost did. Wow.
Halftime.
That's a good shot. That's a good note for this team to end the first half on because they were so bad offensively in that first quarter. Second quarter, they dialed in, though. And I'll give a lot of credit. Corey Kispert got them back into this thing for sure with the run. He helped them get on there. Alex Sar, some really productive minutes at the end there. And Keyshawn George, definitely my player of the first half so far, Abdullah.
13 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block for KG. Alex Sar, 10 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks. Corey Kispert, 9 points, 6 rebounds. And the Wizards are down 57-51.5.
This right here, like the physicality is very much evident just from watching the game. That's why you really got to watch, because even if you look at the box score, you can see Keyshawn playing well defensively because he'll put up his stocks every single night. He's scoring tonight at a pretty efficient rate. He is basically bodying dudes, though. He's making Cade Cunningham pick his dribble up at midcourt. He's using his shoulder to create separation as he drives to the bucket. Keyshawn George is really impactful out there right now. If he has his shot falling on a given night, he's going to be one of the best players on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about how, Ben, he could be the best out of the sophomore class, or have the best year out of the sophomore class, and he's just so physically gifted, and that ability to create your shot from that bump is just not a lot of things that young guys like him can do.
I got to put out a tweet right now. At Strober Sports on Twitter, if you're not following already. Tweet very readily about our Wizards there. Marissa, you follow? No way. Keyshawn locking up Cade. Matt made him in sucking air. George looks conditioned. Who's winning? I haven't. Oh, it probably just started, right?
Probably a couple more minutes will start.
Oh, maybe I'll get my Xbox on the small TV and put that game on. Check it out a little bit. Oh wait, somebody actually just followed. That's like the first time someone actually followed me. From from the Twitter. So shout out to the new follower. Here we go. Keyshawn was a star for Canada. He was dominating the America Cup. Got 31 people in here. AB, now we know what it feels like to be like Kai Cenat. Like we're
Yeah,
all day.
I was saying that earlier. Like when we did the draft stream, I was like, "Yo, this is not easy."
What's harder, streaming or 9 to 5?
You saw that bit they did?
Well, honestly, 9 to 5 is probably easier because like how many we got people in here that work 9 to 5. So think how much work you actually do in your 9 to 5? Don't you waste at least like 3 hours of the day?
3. I don't know about 3, maybe a little more than that.
Maybe, I mean, what about you when you go to work, AB?
I try to simulate time.
Yeah, I feel you. Credit the comeback and not folding. Detroit expect us to fall from the first run. Yeah, absolutely. I think we were getting run out of the gym early on, down by as much as 15, and strung together some pretty good possessions. It's a good spot to be only down by 6.
Especially since you lost your young point guard and Bub.
Yeah, and the fact that you're shooting 1 for 13 from 3-point land is also. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and 35% overall is bad. Glad we get to see our guy, Chris Miller, Drew Gooden, on the call. Chris Miller's he's the best, dude.
Dude, it was so funny during media day. All 3 of us were babyface. Because he shaved his beard, too. Remember we did that interview with him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Miller, super cool dude. I've known him personally for a long time as well because his son went to my middle school. I played basketball. His son was insane when we were in middle school. I thought he was going to the NBA for sure. He was crazy good. Insane.
Bro,
Dave Johnson's right behind him as well.
Yes, sir, Dave. Did you see, side note, Marcus Spears' his son is the number 1 in the 2027 draft class? Or 2027 really? Draft, like NBA high school, something like that, yeah.
I didn't see that. Yeah. We're highlighting Keyshawn George right now. Anthony Gill's the ultimate bench hype man still.
Yes, sir.
Hey, shout out Ridgeview Basketball. What's up, Jack Toe? Jack Toe, it was looking really bad early on offensively. They looked all out of sorts. They were turning it over a ton, and they went on a run in the second quarter, to make things a lot closer. Keyshawn George looks elite, Jack. He looks elite defensively, and he's been really good offensively.
Is Ridgeview your middle school team?
That was my middle school.
Nice.
Doc and Street on the phone with Detroit right now. You never know what Doc is up to. He works in the shadows. This man traded for Cam Whitmore while I was on a boat fishing. Oh, Brian, using AI for the real big issues right here. There we go. Yeah, I'd love to get some more draft capital, though, at some point. They will. CJ McCollum will get traded.
100%.
As long as you keep him healthy. That's all it is right here. John, yeah, I mean, but I think Sarr didn't look too bad physicality-wise, offensively at least. I think defensively, he got his blocks, though. He got his ability showcased there to defend the rim a little bit, but it's a tough matchup. It's a tough matchup overall for this team.
Yep.
Wizards in the second half are Commanders versus the Cowboys. The Wizards will probably give up more, but who knows? Let's yeah, that'd be cool. Let's not have to worry about the top 8 pick. That'd be cool. I'm getting a lot of replies on Twitter just talking about the conditioning, and I know we've already had it brought up in the chat here of Keyshawn George because he's picking up at midcourt on Cade Cunningham, and he's shown no sign of running out of gas whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Will Riley needs to be on this rotation. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to see that too early on from him.
I wonder when we're going to see Jameer Watkins too, man.
I think he'll get some run in the second half here. Looks like halftime is going to be over in about a minute here. So that's good.
I'm using the restroom real quick. I'll be right back, man.
All right. Tired. Been up since... I wake up at 4, for everyone in this chat that doesn't know that. 4 in the morning. So tonight will be a night where I don't sleep enough, but tomorrow's Friday, so I'll take a nice fat nap later when I get back from the show. And that'll be good. That'll be good stuff. And then it's Friday. And we'll have a couple days off before the season starts on Wednesday. Can't wait for the season opener. I mean, like, Bucks, it's tough. But I'm excited to actually see Milwaukee play. I love watching Giannis. Is Vuk okay? I haven't seen anything that indicates he's not. We saw mostly Bagley in that first half, so hopefully we see a heavy dose of Vuk here in the second half. Want to see Jameer and Malachi. I feel like all those guys should play. At least you get to go back to bed, Marissa. At least you get to go back to bed. Still rolling through halftime here. They're just highlighting Kispert to Sarr on a pick and roll opportunity. I'll talk about ChatGPT in here. Man, it's crazy how much AI is being used in school these days. Because I just graduated college and it's everywhere. Like every assignment, AI detectors, which first of all, they can't see jack, you know what. You could put in a press release written by a human. Like I put my old newspaper articles into AI detectors and it'll say they're 100% AI. Such a bunch of BS. So stupid. Trying to look at some of the swag I got back here. It's my favorite Bullets hat that I have right here. Put it on for the time being. I never wear hats. That's one thing about me is I do not wear hats very often. I got another Bullets hat back here as well. And then my injury crunch flakes, the Terry McLaurin injury crunch flakes in the back. Where's the West Unsell jersey at? It's upstairs somewhere. Law, where are you closer to southern Florida, Miami area? Or are you up there by Jacksonville or Tallahassee, whatever? I got family in southwest Florida, Naples. It's actually where my mom is right now. She's over there. I write like a bot? Yeah, I guess so. I guess I do. I like how AB's got a Pokemon ball back there. You guys see that? What do you think he's got in the Pokemon ball? Wrong answers only. Got lots of Arenas and Wall jerseys. Florida State Prison. Wait, so Law, because you're a lawyer, you must be dealing with some crazy stuff down there in Florida, huh? There's no way you have normal cases. Let me see. Let's get the second half. Oh, yeah, we do follow each other. New. Yes, sir. Yeah, he has been getting to the line a good amount in these two games that we've seen, and he is knocking down his free throws. So, that should be a point of emphasis for everyone on this team is to actually get to the free throw line more this year. It was a problem for Bob. I think it was a problem for a lot of these guys, and hopefully you get that to improve here in the second year. What's crazy to many is business as usual in Florida. Probably every time I go down there, it never ceases to amaze me, what's going on down there. But I'm not there often. When was the last time I went to Florida? 3 years ago? I don't know. DC is a wild place to be right now too, though. So driving in there every day. Honestly, thank God that I drive there at 4:30 in the morning, so I don't have to deal with the brunt of the traffic. I still hit some on the Clara Barton Parkway, but it'd be so much worse because when I've had to go in for a shift at 3 p.m. or something, it's unbearable. It takes an hour and a half to get there. But we're about ready to go. I'm looking forward to being back at Capital One Arena next Sunday. Saw a decent amount of people that watch the podcast, actually. I'm definitely going to try to promote it as much as I can. My channel manager, Nick Angstad, he does the Locked On Mavericks podcast, which is a really good podcast. I actually like to listen to him because he does a lot of Locked On NBA stuff as well. He said that he would give out stickers in the stadium, advertising his podcast. I don't know if the Wizards would get mad at me for doing that, but it's an intriguing option. Well, it looks like we're about. The Pistons are really about to roll their starters back out there, aren't they? God, the Pistons are going for it. They're putting out the best lineup possible, I guess. So it looks like Trey Johnson's going to be on the floor to start here. See him checking in. Alex Sarr. CJ McCollum. So let's see. I can't see the rest of the guys out there. Keyshawn is out there. Middleton. All right, this is the starting lineup minus Bub. So maybe this is what we see opening night if Bub is out. That is interesting. Who's going to run the point, though? That's what I'm going to look out for. Pistons start with the ball. Oh, that's a nasty pin down.
I'm back, Benjamin.
Three. What up? All right, so CJ McCollum is running the point for Washington right now. So, AB, it's the same starting lineup without Bub. It's just Trey replacing him right now.
Makes sense.
Swing it. That's good ball movement. Open three. There you go. CJ knocks it down. You got to move the ball, penetrate, and kick. That's good. That was good stuff. Defensively, they failed to get a stop again. Ooh, that's CJ's trying to do too much there. 3-on-1. That's easy.
Jalen Duren.
Yeah, that was easy. Duren is big as hell and physical. He's a beast.
He has 18 already. 3 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks.
What year was he drafted?
Dude, he's so freaking young. I think he's 20.
Yeah, he's young and he's big and physical.
Double machine.
The ball is moving. Keyshawn created his own space. Got it.
Nice, bro. Whew.
There we go. Keyshawn on the left baseline. 15 points for Keyshawn George. He might have to be. This is first segment worthy, AV, in the live stream. So everyone, make sure you stick around. When the game ends, we'll get set up. Probably break for 10 to 15 minutes before we record. We should go live for the post game show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that. It's easy. Keyshawn again. Yo, he's cooking.
Boom.
A 3 from the top of the key.
18
Keyshawn
points.
George.
He is on fire.
Keyshawn. Wow.
3 Sean.
See, now I'm getting excited watching this game because Keyshawn George is playing so well. Keyshawn creating his own shot. That's tough. And they gave up a foul.
I understand it's preseason, but to see this Wizards team stay competitive when they dig themselves out holes is just a sight to see.
Man, he's a hooper.
That is a baller.
He's doing this against starters right now.
Yeah, that's the thing that I love, that he's hooping against. Because that next game, let's be real, Ben, like those guys there was no core players.
Yeah, nobody was playing. Jalen Duran's got 18. So him and Keyshawn both have the game highs right now.
Mm-hmm.
And Keyshawn's got the board. Him and Sora almost fought for it. Wizards keeping it tight, though, competing. This is kind of what you expect.
CJ for 3.
Oh, let's see it. Let's see how they run this. Oh, Middleton takes a 3. He misses. Offensive rebound came right out to the 3-point line. Takes it to the left. Step back 3. Got it.
My bad. I'm with like 5 seconds.
I'm getting back in my play-by-play bag. Let's see what we got defensively here. Wizards down by 3. Keyshawn off Cade. Missed. Middleton grabs the rebound. Here come the Wizards in transition. Middleton drives the middle, gives to Sar. Top of the key, lets it fly.
We're all
shooting. Front of the rim, no good.
All shooting 3s today, huh?
Yeah, everyone's shooting. They've been not afraid to let it fly. See, I like the matchup where you see George matched up on Cade, because Cade's had a hard time with him on him. There's another rebound for Sar. Wizards within 3. McCollum takes the 3 to tie it. Got it. There we go.
11-1 run by Washington.
Look at that. Tie game. 8:30 to go in the third quarter.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what McCollum can do. He's nice in transition when he pulls it.
We saw that in the first game against the Raptors. He had 16 points in a half.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Offensive foul.
Middleton and Durant just got tangled up, and they called an offensive foul on Durant, but I wasn't sure they were going to call that out. Let's see the replay of it, if they even show one. I guess they're not. Oh, now they are. No?
No.
Oh, no. They're showing the play. I don't know why they just showed that. That was a bad replay. So McCollum has been running the point, and he's done a nice job so far in this third quarter. It's going to be a big question. Middleton comes off the screen, and terrible lob. Tried to go for Sar. Awful pass. Middleton has not been very good in this one. Cade, great take. $65-67.
Oh my God! Look at the. I'm not gonna say. You'll see it.
Keyshawn into the paint.
And 1. Ben, look at the score. You see the score, guys. Come on, I ain't saying nothing. Take the screenshot.
Wow.
And 1 by Keyshawn. 4 straight made field goals. Let's freaking go.
He's feeling himself. And he got the rebound. Oh my gosh. Bag work. Pass inside to Trey. Trey just kind of got bodied there and threw it away. Man, how about Keyshawn George, though? Eight of 10.
Efficient.
He just got called for a foul that he's not happy about. This Cade was trying to drive the baseline.
Right now, the Wizards are on a 13-3 run. Let's go.
Look at them competing, though. This is awesome.
That's what we want to see, man.
I'm having fun now. I was not in the first quarter. Keyshawn is just making
that was a
hell
nice
for
and
Cade,
one. Again, Ben, it's just dribble into the defender, create space,
oh
and go
my
up.
God. Wow, Cade just threw a crazy lob to Durant. Yo, Monumental, show what happened. There was a foul after the Wizards tried to inbound it, but they didn't show what actually happened. Keyshawn got fouled by Cade on the dribble. They are playing as a unit right now. Good pass, left corner. McCollum 3. Got it.
Let's go.
Another great pass from Middleton, who got the inbound.
16-5 run.
He was instantly doubled on the low block, and he kicked it. They just got to move the ball. When they move the ball, good things have happened.
Movement. Dang it.
Ooh, all right, 3 in Keyshawn's face. This game's been kind of exciting here, though. Keyshawn dribbled off his foot. Still loose. Pistons come up with it. Cade Cunningham, he had a mismatch and sorry, passed it up. Thompson took it inside. Offensive foul. There we go. We're back, Moody. Hey, Moody, your guy, Keyshawn, dude. He's a dog.
Right now, we have 3 Wizards in double score. Keyshawn, CJ McCollum, and Alex Sarr. Double figures.
All right, we got a timeout right now. Let's clap it up. Clap it up for the boys. Good third quarter right now. Feeling good. Hey, if you're watching right now, because it's the preseason, the wins are inconsequential. How much more are you rooting for them to actually win these games because you don't know how much they're going to win the regular season? That's kind of how I'm feeling. Is that embarrassing or no?
No, you want to see your team win no matter what.
Yeah, I feel like let me enjoy it. Let me enjoy some good things in the preseason.
Man, Keyshawn George, Ben, has been on one tonight.
Yeah. Been good. Been good stuff. Bob landed on his right foot awkwardly. I don't have any other details other than that right now, but he was helped off the court by two of his teammates.
TV still not in the game. That's interesting.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why he hasn't played yet.
Dylan Jones, Jameer Watkins, TV. Those are the guys that I still want to see if they can get some bump.
I feel like they got to get in at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm trying to do something right here. This is the banner right now.
Oh, that's cool.
That's made that.
3 Sean.
3 Sean is cooking right now. Let's see who is winning the Unk Bowl right now. Let's see, Steelers. They're up 7-0. That's not surprising, I guess. I wonder if the town happens to come together early. Will they still tank to get that high pick? I think they probably do whatever it takes to get that pick. That's just my 2 cents.
No, whatever it takes to get that top 8 pick, especially since there's so much talent in the 2026 draft class.
You seen how Cam Whitmore has said even recently, the whole thing about hey, the East is open, let's see what happens. You know the Michael Jordan meme. That's Will Dawkins. The MJ, no.
No. But hey, man. Dude, I was thinking about that, Ben. What if somehow this Wizards team comes out guns blazing and we're just winning games? But
Duncan Robinson's got an and 1-3 on Trey Johnson. It's kind of been a tough night for Trey. But he's a rookie. It's going to be tough out there. Trey hasn't taken a shot yet in the second half, though. He's chipped in on the glass a little bit, 5 boards.
Dude, Ben, do you remember this during draft, bro? I would look this way. No, I would look this way, and then it looked like we were looking at each other. It was so funny, dude.
I know.
But no, Ben, this is a good point. What if this team is actually better than expected? At what point do we say, okay, let's maybe consider keeping that top 8 pick?
I don't think there's a chance.
Yeah, no, me either.
There's just no way. But if we're really just gonna be Will Riley just checked in, so I'm intrigued. George comes out. What a performance he's had. We'll see if we see him the rest of the night or not.
I want to see it, bro. Please.
I wouldn't be too mad if we don't, though, because they know what they got. Will Riley just got cooked on a pin down, and Duncan Robinson hit a 3. That's what he does. CJ's still playing the 1 right now. Wow, they're getting just pressed heavy on the ball. Detroit's still playing so many starters. But yeah, this is right here, for real.
Yeah,
we'll see. I mean, CJ didn't come here really to be the team's point guard, so I don't know. If Bub's not out, if Bub's, even if he's healthy, if he can't get it done as a point guard, it's going to be weird. Riley, good take. Missed the finish, nice. But Bagley puts it back. Good aggressive take by Riley. Just missed on the finish. That's what Utah does for... Yeah, I mean, Utah's a good landing spot for Ace. So Wizards are back down by 9. Kispert, long 3, missed it. The last couple possessions haven't been great offensively. That was good defense, though, by McCollum. Kispert, down low. Bagley, this is going up. It goes up every time. Yep, and he got blocked. Bagley, every time he gets the ball in the paint, it goes up. It's actually funny. That's funny. That's just what happens, but what can you do? I'm glad they've been competing for the most part.
Yep.
So Johnson comes out. He didn't even take a shot in that stint, so we'll see if we see him the rest of the way. Detroit's on a 12-2 run right now.
Let's go, Corey.
Kispert into the paint, fadeaway shot, got it.
He's got 11, 5, and 2.
Yeah, Kispert's had a good night offensively. He's helped him out, actually. He helped him get back in this game in the second quarter.
Oh, God.
Kispert on a plane to Detroit tonight. He don't need a plane. He's already there. He's already there.
The Jalen Duren is actually like a menace.
The Pistons are going to be like that.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild because, like, we got the same, 25 to 30 people that have stuck with us throughout the stream. I feel like we'll probably have even more in the post-game reaction.
Real ones. Shout out.
It's the usual suspects. I love our everydayers. We got the best everyday listeners. Always in there.
It's tough because this team is not competitive. I mean, it's not winning a lot of games, so it's.
Law is the best YouTube watcher in world history, I think, because he's always in the B. Mitch and Finley stream. Grant and Danny, he's always first in the. I don't know how he's always first in everything. And he always just says that he's slacking off at work. And everybody knows Law. It's in B. Mitch and Finley. Whenever the show comes on, he'll say something in the chat, and 10 people will be like, "Yo, what's up, Locked On Law?" He's like a celebrity in there. That's the funniest part. You watched Locked On Detroit's podcast? How was it, Derek?
Hey, if they actually need a wing, I mean, Corey Kispert, you got right in front of you a wing that balled out. I'm older than B. Mason. That's funny.
Yep, every sports team in America has a Locked On podcast. Fun fact.
The network is growing.
The Locked On podcast network is nuts. The college network is actually huge.
Yep.
See, what I want to do, I don't know how I'm going to swing this out. Honestly, I'd love to do this with, somebody at the station, is do a Locked On DC Sports.
Well, isn't that technically what the fan is, or no?
But we need a Locked On DC Sports. Because if you think about it, Locked On DC Sports, you'd have something every day. There's damn, what would be the topic today? Probably the fact that Terry didn't practice.
Yep.
That's big time stuff. The Wizards playing. Nats stole a scout from the Red Sox the other day. This is endless. I love talking about everything. How would you feel if the Wizards tank again and receive the 6th pick? It would suck.
Locked on Trey Johnson. That's the next one we need.
The Locked On Trey Johnson podcast.
Locked on Tristan Vucevic for me.
Yeah, that's your guy. CJ McCollum, 17 points. I feel like it's been quiet, but he has knocked down 3 triples in this half.
Yeah.
Corey Kispert at the line. Yeah, there's no guarantees in that lottery.
Yeah, I mean, look, bro. Even the Pistons fell victim of it. They fell to 5 when it was.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was what draft class was that? 24, right? Or no?
I don't remember, bro. That was bad though.
Yeah. I think it was 24. I don't know.
And everyone was saying they were cursed, and then that's what everyone said about us last year. But look where the Pistons are now.
Yep.
Good rebound, Bagley. All right, it's a 10-point game. Let's see what we got. Some more Riley minutes right here. You gotta get a shot up. Oh my God! What the heck?
Yo.
That almost went. Oh my god. That was wonky. That was real wonky. Good that we see Keyshawn back out there. And he forced the turnover.
Yes, sir.
Dog. Actually a dog, dude. Yeah, let me go ahead and make this thumbnail real quick.
It's the Keyshawn George show tonight.
Yeah, it definitely is the Keyshawn George show tonight. I'd like to see us close out this game competitively, if we can. Well, we'll see. We will see. Dre, I agree. I don't know. Like, the Locked On Suns host, like, swears the Suns are going to win the finals this year. He's funny.
No way, actually?
He's funny as hell, dude. He thinks they're so good. I always argue with him about it. He thinks they're actually insane.
Technically, Wizards fans want to pray for the Suns' downfall, right?
Yeah, because he said the Wizards will never see any of the swaps with them. He said they never will. And he was pissed that the NBA GMs didn't vote Devin Booker as the top 5 shooting guard in the league.
He's top 5 bag getter right now. He got paid, what was it, $872 million a year?
He got a bag.
Whew.
Nah, but Ben Garcia, he's super cool. Super great dude.
Definitely could tell.
He's awesome. He's a big fan of his team. I'll give him that. He's like us.
That's what you like to see.
He's a little more delusional than us, though.
Really?
But it's okay because the Suns are in the same spot. I said you guys are in the same spot the Wizards were in. Like, you guys think you're gonna be good, like with all these, like, you're adding random pieces to your team, trying to like retool your roster when you probably should just rebuild, and it's not gonna work.
Mm-hmm. We just want this to be a 10-point game or less going into the fourth, ideally, because that's what we want to see when it comes to Wizards basketball this year, being competitive every single game. Dope.
Atlanta's going to be interesting to watch this year. They had a really good offseason.
Dude, I said this to you on Instagram, but just imagine if the Wizards did what the Celtics did, and we would play against the assistant coaches on the Wizards. I texted or on a tweet. I asked Chase what position he play. He said point guard.
Would Ish Smith play for them?
Yeah, if Ish is playing, we're cooked.
Oh my God! Speaking of cooked, we're getting cooked right now. Couple seconds left. Keyshawn. Nearly got it at the buzzer. Just short.
Going into the fourth, Wizards down 14, 79-93. Well, I think we got outscored by Detroit 36-28. I'm hoping this fourth quarter it's a competitive game. I don't know why Tristan Vujovic hasn't gotten the game yet. It's interesting.
It's weird that we haven't seen him. Like, the Suns added Jalen Green. They got Model Watch in the draft.
They still have Grayson Allen, right?
I think. Yeah. It's crazy how, like, you ever notice how, like, under the radar guys will go in the NBA? Yeah, he's still in the Suns. Like, some dudes in the NBA, if you don't pay close enough attention to a lot of teams, like, some dudes will flip-flop teams around so much. And you'll be like, that's probably how people feel about
CJ McCollum, yeah,
being on the Wizards, or, like, Middleton being on the Wizards.
Dude,
right now.
I saw that on media day, like Spencer Dinwiddie on the Hornets. What the?
And I don't know if anyone ever actually kept up with where Ish Smith was. How many teams did he play on? Over 10?
It was 12.
12 teams, including the Wizards twice, or almost 3 times.
Yeah.
Twice. This sounds a lot like somebody.
Yep, Suns losing out. That helps us, yes.
I think there's a chance the Suns bottom out. I don't know if it's likely, but there's a chance.
Yeah, no, 100%. Because you got Jalen Green, Devin Booker, and some other corp guys, and who knows if D-Book somehow goes down. I'm not praying on it, but if he goes down with an injury, I mean, you're relying on Jalen Green, who, let's be real, like, what is Jalen Green's ceiling as an NBA player? I was a big fan of him coming out of college. He was in the same draft class as Kate Cunningham, and I remember people debating about who's better. Jalen Green at one point was a baller, but I just don't know if he can ever be an all-star, you know?
Yeah, it's been, I don't know, same thing. It was kind of like a weird situation for him. Okay, let's get this thumbnail.
Oh, Green's injured. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's been hurt. Keyshawn Cooks. That's what the thumbnail's gonna say. Sneak peek. See if Imogen's got a new picture of him up.
He should by now.
I don't know. They're sometimes slow with that stuff. Start of the fourth quarter here.
Just TV's in the game.
Let's go, finally.
Let's go.
All right, I say once this game's over, we'll end the stream, and then we'll take 10 minutes to tweet out that we're going to be live and get people in there. I know that everyone that's in here is just going to just hop over to the other stream, and we'll be ready. Oh, yeah, there are some new pictures of Keyshawn up here.
Let's go.
Not great ones, though.
Let's see if the Wizards can make this a competitive game, down by 14. I wish AJ Johnson wasn't hurt. It was nice to see him out there.
Why am I not logged in? Keyshawn George, such a hooper.
Are they checking something? What's happening?
Yeah, I don't know what they're looking at. I can't really hear the broadcast that well. Turn it up a little bit. I just didn't want it to like come over our stream.
I don't know what they're checking. I mean, he missed
Bagley
that.
shooting tech free throws.
For what? Hey, I'm not complaining. You take him how you can get him.
Yeah. That's for sure. This background remover tool is incredible, dude. So there's TV in there finally.
I can hear your TV.
You can hear it now?
Yeah.
See, I don't want like people to hear it too loud. Someone, or the Suns will trade from eventually is a good player. Trey Johnson's back in the game as well. He's got to get going. He's been cold in this one. But I'm not worried. Champagny fouled on the 3.
Nice. JC. I think the bets are probably done tonight. CJ and Chris.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
Alex Starr's probably out too.
Yeah, so I'm trying to like note some things here. Let's see how many minutes some of these guys have played. Pistons up by 15 now. So things slipped away a little bit. The Wizards just haven't really shot well offensively, especially bad from three. 4 of the 3-pointers have come from CJ tonight. Alex Sarr played 23 minutes. Almost had a double-double. Was a rebound short, so it's unfortunate for him, but it's all right. Good performance.
Let's go Tristan at the line.
It's getting away a little bit, but
Yep, but you're hoping to see the Wizards dig back into this thing.
defensive third team. Like, he's honestly got the talent that, like, he could do it. I don't know if this year would be the year for him, but, man, Keyshawn George is going to be so good. He's going to be so good. Let me put this glow effect on the thumbnail. I love making these thumbnails now.
What's up? Antisocial extrovert. Ken Whitmore, I think it was an ankle injury you mentioned he suffered against New York, right, Ben?
Yeah, but they said he'd be playing if it was a regular season game. So it's nothing really to worry about, not too serious. So that's good.
Yep.
But it sucks. I really wanted to see him tonight.
Yeah, me too.
Let's get this JPEG. I'm making a thumbnail for the stream. So reminder to everyone in the stream, once this game's over, we're going to end this one. We're going to make a new one, which will start about 10 minutes or so. 10 minutes or so after this. Thank you, antisocial extrovert. By format, do you mean the just the stream, or what do you mean by that? I feel like we've been trying to change stuff up as much as we can. Did you go live at all with B Scott last year, B?
After games, yeah.
After games, you ever do any like in-game streams with them?
Not really. Changing it up. We're changing the game, Ben.
Yeah, I think we'll try to go live for as many as we can, I guess.
By next year, our goal is that one of us will be playing, or hopefully both of us will be playing horse with Trey Johnson.
For a video?
For a video.
We got to get to 6,000 subs.
Yes, sir. Wait, where are we right now? Let's see.
Like, I think we're 50 away.
We are math. Oh my gosh, 38 away. So
38 away.
Subscribe if you can to the Locked On Wizards channel.
Oh, okay. Okay, nice. Nah, it's been a blast though since we took over as the host on the podcast. It's been fun.
I think, bro, are we the youngest? Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely grateful for the audience that we inherited already. People that stuck with it. So shout out to everybody that watched previously and continue to watch, because I know like a lot of, if your favorite podcast host leaves, you're not gonna typically, you don't even stay around, but. I think people have warmed up a little bit to it, but we're just trying to watch our Wizards, man.
TV for 3.
You're sized.
Let's go.
You're so sized.
What was his name, Ben, that we ran to? Was it Trey that we ran to the game?
No, it's Terrell.
Terrell. Shout out to Terrell. He's a real one. He came up to me and Ben and said how he was a big fan of the pod.
Yeah, so he actually helps clean up in the stadiums after games at Capital One Arena. So he said that he often just watches like us because he's not even really watching the game.
Dude, it's crazy because we could have asked him how to leave the arena.
Well, now we know. We got to find that elevator. We got to find that elevator on the way out next Sunday.
Oh god.
Most for older fans of being in the Wizards, probably good that you're both college age. Yeah. Man, so Wizards when I was in middle school were so awesome.
Yeah, they're the talk of the town.
Yep, they were. The Commanders, then Redskins were awful. So.
Yep.
DC is a basketball town. They're just the basketball team is just not good. Trey, God, just missed again. It's a tough night for Trey. He's been aggressive. He just hasn't got it done. But that's good defense, though. He just made up for it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see that.
Nice. That's how you bounce back. Little things like that.
Yeah, definitely. Every year could be our year. That's the mentality right there. Sometimes it's how you got to be.
Burp.
Doesn't always matter. Let me go tweet out on our page. That will be live.
And to be honest, is there any guys that really cover the Wizards like that outside of us on YouTube?
Not 5 days a week, I don't think, other than people that are covering the team. But even the writers can't write everything every day.
Yeah. Malachi Branham in the game.
There we go.
Oh, is that Colby Jones on the Pistons? Wow. Interesting.
Tweeting out right now that will be live after 10 minutes after the game. Champagne 3, too strong. Yeah, offensively they've struggled a little bit since McCollum and George and them have not been in the game. They don't really have a ball handler in right now. It's the problem. Trey Johnson's been taking the ball up for him.
Mm-hmm.
Trey just got double teamed and his pocket got picked. That's a tough spot. They don't have a ball handler on the floor right now.
Were the Wizards? Yeah, they had the biggest lead was 1. Okay, so down 17.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, DC.
Dre is another one who's always one of the first people in the lives, every single, or not even the premieres, I'd say, not the lives. Present a great target for bigs. Foul called. My guy District Sports Talk just tweeted at me. He said Trey Johnson doesn't present a great target for bigs on dribble handoffs. Interesting. We'll look at that a little closer. I'd say overall happy tonight with what we saw, especially out of Keyshawn George. And I think Sarr actually had some pretty impactful minutes, especially in the second quarter tonight.
Jameer Watkins in the game. Let's go.
There we go. I'm excited about that.
Last preseason game.
It's go time, man. It's time to get real.
Finally.
Vucevic down low. So Pistons are playing their bench as well. Their bench looks better than our bench, I'd say, right now. Wizards down by almost 20.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, the Wizards just can't really get anything going offensively right now.
But the flashes that we
Dre.
saw in the first half, Ben, I loved it. And the third quarter.
Yeah, honestly, the second quarter, or really like the second half of the second quarter, most of the third quarter were very solid for this Wizards team. They were competing. It might be, kind of look into the eye of what this season will look like for a lot of it. I think you'll see them compete through the first half, 3 quarters of a game, and then fourth quarter, things might get away. But you can live with that. You can
100%.
definitely live with that. You'd like to see him be even close through the fourth quarter, maybe see some opportunities for guys to come up clutch. Tonight's not one of those nights. The Wizards are down by 22 right now, so things have really gotten away from them. But it's all good. Wins don't matter this year, only progress, absolutely. And I think most Wizards fans are pretty much on board with that. Not everybody, but this is what the Wizards are doing. So if you don't like it, I guess tune out. Hop back on the bandwagon when this team sees the benefits of doing this rebuild right. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Dominic texted me about this. Appreciate you, bro. That's cool.
Is Dominic one of your friends?
Yeah, so he's my girlfriend's roommate's boyfriend. Dominic's a super cool dude. He's a huge Knicks fan. So during the playoffs this year, we'd always go over to the apartment. We'd be hanging out there, and we'd watch the Knicks in the playoffs. That was a fun time. The Knicks, like when the Knicks are good, basketball is fun.
Yeah, I know. 100%.
When we get Arcade, watch out, yeah. We need a guy to showcase himself as the cornerstone player for this team. Hopefully that'll happen at some point in the near future. Maybe it's going to happen in the next draft.
Maybe this year, at the end of the year.
Is it Keyshawn George?
Yeah, too soon. I think once we see a Keyshawn George fan page on Instagram, then we'll realize that he made it.
There's already a Trey Johnson fan.
I know, I saw that.
Whoever Trey Johnson lover just comments on like all my posts.
And he just says Trey Johnson, right?
Yeah, he usually just comments Trey Johnson, nothing else.
Enough said.
Yeah, we did get Treylon Burks to the practice squad, John.
Oh, man. Motor City.
7 minutes to go in the game. This fourth quarter is kind of dragging.
I think we have to abolish the numbers 7 and 6, Ben.
Yeah.
Kobe Jones. Noah says as soon as they subbed Trey out in the fourth, I turned it off. Shout out to Noah. He also saw us at the Wizards game. Very cool guy.
Yeah, Jameer Watkins on the floor right now, though.
Mm-hmm.
So that's nice to see. I want to see what he does defensively.
Bro, speaking of San Antonio, they did a segment on, I think it was NBA on ESPN. Dude, Bojan Marjanovic said that he was looking up at Wemby, and he's 7'4", and there was speculation that Wemby's like 7'7".
Yeah, I saw that. Very neat. And it was announced the Wiz offered a surprise.
That is
player.
genuinely insane.
Any idea which? So, I work closely with Linnell Willingham, who has a source within the Wizards organization, who told him that they had made calls about trading up at number 2. Didn't get any detail on like who a player was. What would San Antonio need?
Corey Kispert? No, I'm joking.
It's a surprising player. That's what I'm trying to think. Harper's so good, dude.
Yeah, the Spurs are going to be... It's a good thing they're in the West.
Yeah. Hype about Key or heard about Trey. That's okay, man. Like Trey wasn't very good tonight, but it's okay. He's a rookie. And there's, like a lot of us said, they're not in a situation that sets him up very well tonight because they don't have a primary ball handler on the floor. I mean, somebody's got to help get him the basketball. That's like the biggest limitation right now is like you need somebody that can get him open.
Yep. And Kobe Jones is... he's lighting it up.
Well, I would have been said, wasn't Keyshawn working out with Castle and maybe that's who they wanted? I would have been so blown if we traded Keyshawn George.
So 4 Wizards in double figures: Keyshawn, CJ, Alex, and Corey Kispert.
Yeah, why is Detroit's bench actually working us?
For real.
They are really working us right now.
Wizards ended up shooting 7. Right now they're shooting 7 of 30 from 3-point land. 29 of 79 from field goal range. More. Detroit's winning the turnover battle. Washington is slightly winning the rebounding battle. Detroit is, assist-wise, they're playing team basketball, more blocks.
Yeah, the Wizards didn't play team basketball really at all through the first, 18 minutes of this game or something like that. And things finally started to click offensively. Kispert helped them get back into the game. And then saw some really productive minutes from Sarr and then Keyshawn to end that first half. McCollum as well. Yeah, Middleton had a rough night as well, actually, offensively.
The Wizards have 14 second chance points compared to Detroit's 9.
Okay, that's solid. That's solid. Middleton's going to be an important part of their offense in terms of playmaking, but tonight he was not great. Turned it over a couple times, and the shot diet wasn't great from him as well, but it's the preseason. These guys have been around, done that. They're getting used to playing with a new team as well. Yeah, this is true. I mean, he was out there hustling. He was trying on defense. He put in some good effort. Saw him make a couple plays. Had 5 boards as well. Big time lead for Detroit. Will they announce starters? I'd imagine the starting lineup. Well, it's going to depend what happens with Bub. Because Bob obviously left this game. Trey Johnson took his place. I'm not sure if that's the immediate fix they'd make in the lineup or not. I guess CJ would play the 1, kind of like it was envisioned by Tyler, but that's not the way probably expected it to go down. I'm going to see if there's any updates on Bub.
Yeah, hopefully.
I'm sure there's not, anything... Left knee soreness is what the team official said. Keyshawn could play the 1. He might have to.
If Keyshawn plays the 1, then you slide everyone down. Yeah.
Kobe Jones. Seeing some former Wiz out there as well.
Maybe. We want to see Cam Whitmore contribute as much as he can, so maybe him in the starting lineup is the way to go. Keyshawn, CJ, Chris, Cam, and so on.
Yeah, I'm bummed out we didn't get to see Cam play tonight, for sure.
Yep.
Let's be real. All right, we got about 3 minutes left in this game, so we'll stick with you for these 3 minutes before we get ready for the live stream. So I guess that's going to start around 9:30. The timing worked out pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But the Wizards will drop this one. 1-2 in the preseason is going to be the final record for this Wizards team, but be pretty encouraged about some things that you saw in this preseason. Obviously, a big win against the Knicks that didn't play anybody, but they looked good offensively that night. They really were able to play some team-style basketball. Left corner, 3 in the way, no good. Boom. Another 3 for Detroit. Wow, they just started pouring it on late. Crazy. That's crazy. But 2 hours in this live, and most of you guys have been here the whole time. We've had a couple people drop out. They'll probably come back for the post-game show, but it's been great having everyone in here for the live. We'll continue to do this throughout the season for sure. But yeah, this has been a really bad fourth quarter for the Wizards, to say the least. Finally get a bucket, bringing them.
Yeah, it was nice to see the Wizards fight back in the first half and the third quarter, but Detroit just finding a way to keep this a 20-point game.
Mm-hmm. Where's those graphics?
18 turnovers to Detroit's 13. Washington slightly over, rebounding 46-40. Points off turnovers, Detroit 26, Washington 14.
Under 2 minutes to go. Ignore the email I just sent you.
Oh. Two minutes.
2 minutes. Just looking through some of the stats so far. Points, 6 boards. to make this smaller.
Dude, Zion looks explosive. Holy crap. Side note.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, this Pelicans team is very interesting. Because you got your boy DQ. You got Jordan Poole. Zion
Fears.
Williamson. Fears. Trey Murphy. Herb Jones. Man, the West is going to be competitive.
50 seconds to go in this one.
And that should be the ball game. So Chase just tweeted Buck Carrington is back on the Wizards bench, smiling and joking with teammates. So he's in good spirits, which is good.
That's good. All right, we're going to go ahead and just wrap this stream up. In about 10 minutes, we will be live for the official Lockdown Wizards post-game show. Be on the lookout for that. The stream is going to be up on YouTube in about a couple minutes or so. Everyone be on the lookout for that. We appreciate all of you that were in this stream with us for the past 2 hours and 17 minutes. You guys are legends. We'll see you in 10 minutes. Thanks, guys.